My name is Kelsey Bishop, and I am the Vice President of the Junior Auxiliary of Amory for the 25-26 year. I'm also the provisional trainer for this year, so I would be your guide if you do accept an invitation to join our organization. I wanted to talk a little bit about who we are, what we do in the community, and how that would look in your life so you can make a better decision about if this is right for you. We serve all of Monroe County schools, so that includes Hatley, Hamilton, and Smithville, and then we serve all of the Amory schools. Hey ladies, different outfit, different day. I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about what Junior Auxiliary actually is, and then the projects that we will be continuing this year. So Junior Auxiliary was started in the Delta when a group of ladies saw that the basic needs of children weren't being met there. They founded Junior Auxiliary with the goal of helping these children. So child welfare is our main goal. Our chapter was started in 1957. Many of the projects, like Meals on Wheels, special education classes, lots of things that still go on today were originally started by the Junior Auxiliary chapter of Amory. That is the goal of projects. We want to get a good, firm foundation for the project and then find a group, individuals to continue the project. So one of the things that we are continuing this year to give away is the school supply drive. We have done back to school bash in the past, and we had an organization, First Assembly, reach out to us, and they wanted to take over this project and bring it back. So we are partnering with them this year to hand that project off so we can get new ones. I want to talk a little bit about the projects from previous years that we are continuing. So there is a child welfare committee, and this is the work that Junior Auxiliary does that most people in the community do not know about. If there is a group of children who don't have school clothes and their parents reach out to us, we provide those clothes. If someone's house burns down, we give them like a Walmart gift card for food. We did this year supply a family whose husband was sick and the mom was working 2 jobs. We provided not only Christmas for our kids, but also we gave them a gift card to Walmart for food. So these are the things that the community never hears about, but we do have funds set aside for those, and we try to make sure that it's a substantial amount. That way we can cover any needs that we're made aware of. Another project that we're keeping this year is Disaster Relief Committee. This committee came about after the Monroe County tornado. We felt like that we needed to set some money aside so that if another natural disaster, God forbid, happens, that we're prepared to step in and help immediately with funds. So that is something we will continue this year. Another project is Little Library, and this is where we have a station set up at West Amory Community Center that has free books in it. So we're promoting literacy, so the children can take those books, return them and get new ones, or just keep them. We replenish that on an as-needed basis. Another project that we're continuing this year is assisting full tummy, and this is something that we have a heart for. So what we do is we go and help Chrissy Boren, who runs Full Tummy, pack bags of food, and they put those bags of packed food in children who do not have food at home's bags at the end of the week, or when we're going to have a holiday or things like that. So that's something we support in our community. Another project that will be continued this year is Santa's Helpers. This is the one that everybody knows that we do. This past year, we gave 237 children in Monroe County Christmas, and that is children from all of the schools that we serve. We get school referrals, contact those parents, get their sizes, and we want to make sure that they all have winter clothes, a coat, gloves, the basic necessities for the cold weather. We also try to make sure they have a few fun things. This year, one thing that we did differently was providing a hygiene stocking to every child, making sure that they had soap and a toothbrush and toothpaste and those basic necessities so that they can have their hygiene needs taken care of. One of the things that we do with teenage girls in the community is the Crown Club. The Crown Club consists of around 60 girls from all the school districts that we serve in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. Those girls help us run our projects. We couldn't make it without them. They are feet on the ground. They come and help make sure that, everything is organized, and they really have a heart for service, and we're thankful for that group of girls. We also provide scholarships for those girls their senior year through Royal Court, which is presented at Charity Ball. This year we were able to give away about $17,000 worth of scholarships, $2,500 from our account. So we gave away five $500 scholarships, and then we had personal donors come from the community and present scholarships. So there is some benefit of girls being in an organization, but we just want to instill a heart for community service in those girls. Like I said, the point of Junior Auxiliary is to get a project, get a firm foundation, and then have another organization take that project over. We are adding 3 new projects this year. We have one called Pen Pals, which is going to be new, and that is where we're going to write letters of encouragement to children that are sent to alternative school or in-school detention. And hopefully for any child that is there for a prolonged time, we can build a relationship with them and have them write us back and then, encourage them. And that also encourages reading and writing for those kids. Another project that's going to be implemented this year is the Foster Parent and Single Moms Night Out, which is going to be a night. And we hope to do it in the fall and in the spring, where we provide free childcare, activities for those kids to do while their parents take a break. We feel like this is a underserved community in our county, and we want to just love on those families and those kids. And then we're going to be doing a new education project this year. We have a leader of that committee, and the committee will decide exactly what project they do. I have spoken with her, and she would like to do kind of a combination of Manners Tea, which we've done in the past, and then Empower Her, which was a project that the provisional class did this past year, focusing on teenage girls, getting them ready for interviews, manners, self-awareness, safety, mental health issues. So we're excited to see that project happen in our community. Okay, so we are a nonprofit. We have to raise our own money. This last year we did a great job of that, and we are going to continue the fundraising events that we did this last year. So the first one is the 30 Meals for 30 Days fundraiser. And we do sell tickets for that, and we do encourage members to sell tickets. It's not a have to, but it's a great thing. Like I said, we do have to raise the money that we spend on these projects. The next fundraiser was an online auction, which we did in October this past year. Between the 30 Meals for 30 Days and then the online auction, I think we raised a little bit over $11,000. So those 2 fundraisers were very successful and allowed us to continue the projects that we set forth to do this year. Of course, almost everyone's heard of Charity Ball. It is our biggest fundraiser. It's basically the budget for the next year. So everything we raise from the Charity Ball in February will set us up to be able to do the projects for next year. We did have a successful Charity Ball, and that is why we're able to add on 3 new projects this year. let's discuss obligations of members. Essentially, when you say you're going to join Junior Auxiliary, you're making a 6-year commitment. The first year is called your provisional year, and anyone who joins in your year is called your provisional class. After that point, you are in 5 active years. So we do have meetings every first Monday at 6:15 at First Assembly of God in Amory. You are required to attend most of the meetings. There are some months where we don't have meetings because that aligns with projects, but you are allowed to miss 3 of the meetings. But I want to say, like, if you've missed 3 meetings and you know you're going to miss a 4th, you can reach out to me and we will find a way for you to do something to make up for missing that meeting. We also offer childcare at these meetings. So if you have your children and you need to bring them along, please do so. They are welcome. Sometimes we even feed them. Not that we eat at every meeting, but we eat at some meetings. So let's talk about service hour obligations next. During your provisional year, you are required to get 30 hours of service. Do not stress about this. All the meetings count as hours. Any education we do at the meetings count as hours. Anything you do for Junior Auxiliary counts as an hour, whether it be a text, a phone call, an email, a message in a group meet. Anything you do for Junior Auxiliary goes towards your service hours. Now, in your active years, the service hour total increases to 48 hours. But like I said, as long as you're serving, working on projects, helping with anything related to Junior Auxiliary, you will meet your hour requirement. During the provisional year, the provisional class does do their own project focused on child welfare, and they also are responsible for doing a finance project to support their provisional project. The year I was a provisional, we did an anti-bullying program at elementary schools, and we provided donuts every month and prizes. This year they did a program called Empower Her, where they talked to teen girls about safety and mental health and cyberbullying and self-awareness. So there's many options out there. I will be here to help guide you with the project, the finance project, give examples. Like I said, it is not something to stress over. Also, let's talk about money. There are dues every year. The dues are $80 currently, and that is paid to the National Association of Junior Auxiliary. However, we do ask for a little bit of money along the way during the year. So this year we decided, hey, if someone wanted to, they could pay the $80, which is required, or they could pay $130 up front and not be asked for any money for the other little service things that we do throughout the year. So, you can either pay $80 the day you come to provisional training or pay the whole $130, which would cover you for the whole year. The provisional training is on Saturday, May 31st or Saturday, June 21st at First Assembly of God in Amory from 9:30 to 2. That is where myself and Madison Williams, who is the VP1, will be there to teach you all about Junior Auxiliary and kind of go over our projects in more details. We'll do some fun things. So you do have to attend one of those provisional training dates to move forward with membership this year. If you will let me know by May 10th which date would be good for you to attend, that would be fantastic. I hope that you will also just let me know one way or the other, if this is the right year for you. If it's not the right time for you and you're still interested, also let me know that. We can always put your name back in for consideration the next year.
Hi everyone, my name is Madison Williams. I am serving as VP2 this year in Junior Auxiliary, and I am also the Assistant Provisional Trainer alongside Kelsey. First, I think that truly I joined without knowing what I was getting into. I joined because I was asked, and I knew that it was a true honor to be asked. So if you're even getting this message, please know that the selection process is very intentional, and every single member of Junior Auxiliary had to say yes for you to become a provisional. So I was honored, and in joining, I was able to serve the kids of Monroe County, and in doing so, I allow my children to see me give back to those in need and how important it is.
Hey there. Different day, different outfit. I wanted to talk about how Junior Auxiliary can look in your life. I'm a busy working mom with 2 jobs, a child who plays travel baseball. So lots of ladies in the organization have many commitments outside. The main thing that I want prospective members to know is if you have a heart for service, we will work with you on making sure that you meet your commitments to Junior Auxiliary. We need ladies in our community to help make our big dreams come true. We also need help making these new projects successful. We want to continue to serve all of the children in Monroe County, and we can't do that without increasing our chapter size. So we do have a large invitation sent out this year in hopes of making our chapter stronger and larger and continuing to improve the projects that we do and continuing to serve more children and in different ways. So I hope that you will pray about this, consider it, and let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to meeting everyone at provisional training. Thank you.
So we really hope that you will join us for the provisional class of 2025-2026. It is such an honor to serve alongside these ladies, and I would love to serve alongside all of you. I am a busy mom. I have a full-time job. I have a side gig. I have children, and I am always busy, and I always make time to serve, and we will work with you. And I promise this will fulfill your heart so much like it has mine.